Digging deep beneath the wave, I'ma prop your peace. Steady taking space, let me just breathe. Let me just be. Gonna choose what's good for me. I'm finally free. Pattern in the pavement, do my singing in the shower.
Welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today's reading is going to be on Tyla amid her being signed to ROC Nation. This was requested, and thank you so much for sending in your questions. Before I start, I recorded this video before I knew that Tyla had already came out and said that she was not signed to ROC Nation. She's lying. She's lying, because if that were the case, I would have saw that in the cards already. Answer me this: if that's true, why is Jay-Z concerned about money when it comes to her if they're no way affiliated? Same thing with Beyonce. Why is she concerned about money if they're no way affiliated? I feel like this is a way to deflect so that it won't affect album sales and it won't affect money. And that probably explains why. Because they're worried about their investment being messed up after people found out that she's associated with ROC Nation. If you would like to request a reading for the channel, any topic, whether it's on a celebrity or a real life event or something historical, please make sure that you ask me 5 questions or more. And also keep in mind that it might take some time to do your request, depending on if it's time sensitive or not. We'll just ask the energy surrounding Tyla's album after it gets released. And then we're gonna ask, will it sell 100K? What's the energy surrounding her album, surrounding the consumers? What's the consumer's energy surrounding her album after it gets released the first week? When it comes to Tyla's album, what's the energy of the consumers after it gets released for the first week? We have the 7 of Swords reversed. We have the Page of Wands. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Then we have the Hierophant. Oh. Then we have the 2 of Swords. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 3 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Okay. Well, I'm saying a few things here. And then we have the Fool in the back of the deck. Well, I'll place that right here. I'm saying a few things here. I think that her album is going to do relatively well for the first week. It might break a record, or that somebody had already achieved before. And also, I think her collabs might be the talk of the town, people that she collaborates with. And I think that there's a double-edged sword going on here, because when it comes to Tyla's success, people are going to feel like she was successful because of her proximity to Jay-Z and Beyonce. People are not really going to give her credit for the success of her album. Do I see it being a good album? I mean, I don't think that it's bad. And you know what's so fucked up about it is that I think that Tyla is going to continue to make music how she's been continuing to make music prior to signing to Jay-Z and Beyonce. And people are going to, criticize because of her close proximity and also what she said about Rihanna. Unfortunately. I do think that people are going to like it. And she might set some records. And I sound repetitive at this point, but this is mainly what I'm seeing. And people are going to discredit her because of her connections, and they just don't like her. They don't like her personality. Is her album going to do good? Is her album going to sell 100K first week, or is her album going to sell at least 100K first week? No, it's not. Hey, I could be wrong, but no. And even if it does, y'all, this album is not going to do well numbers wise. I mean, I know I just said that her album is going to do well, but I think that there's some sort of expectation here that needs to be upheld when it comes to her sales, and it's not going to be upheld. If she does achieve 100K streams, it's not good. That's not good for the expectation that's being placed on her album performance. I don't think so. No, I don't think she's going to reach 100K first week. Is it wrong? Okay, my next question is, will she go on tour for this album? Will Tyla go on tour for this album that she's about to release? Gas me up, give me motivation now. Push the start. Sorry. To be honest with you, y'all, and this may change. Okay. This might, okay. Okay, as of now, y'all gonna have to wait a little bit. She's not planning a tour at all. I don't see that at all. It has something to do with money. I think she needs the budget first. I think honestly, I think Roc Nation is being a little skimpy with the money. And it might have something to do with her contract here. I think that she needs to use the money that she accumulates from her album in order to fund her tour. And I don't think it's gonna be like I don't think it's going to be like out of the country either. I think it's gonna stay domestic, like local, like in the States, if she does tour. And it might be something small, like not very many dates, because the budget is small, the money is small, with the Page of Pentacles here. Right now, no. But I think that after the album's release, y'all gonna have to wait a little bit for a tour. I think eventually she will, but it might take some time. Probably like 10 months after the tour. I mean, after the album is released, you know. Will she get backlash for her album sales? Will Tyla get backlash for her album sales? The Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Yes. She will. But it's not like what you think. It's not like, oh, look at her. Oh, she sold 50K. Kind of like, they're not going to treat her like sweetie per se. It's more so about her connections is the talk. Her connections. Possibly people even calling her an industry plant. You know, it's more so about her connections and her affiliations when it comes to her album sales. They're not going to sweetie her. It's more so like, you know, I know I sound repetitive at this point, but it's like, I feel like, yeah, I feel like it has something to do with Beyonce and Jayz. As well as, I'm sorry, but she's not a likable person, y'all. She's not. And this isn't me saying that. It's the it's the cards. And if her album does do bad, people are gonna have a field day with that, y'all. Like, people are going to take that and run with it. They are, because they don't like her. A lot of people don't like her. And the whole thing with Rihanna just makes things like 1,000% worse. I hate to say it. Why the fuck am I itching? Like, ugh. You know what? I am outside and these mosquitoes like to bite. It's giving my blood is a little sweet. They're like, this one got a little sweetness to it. Let me not say that. Let me not speak that into existence, child. But the way I've been eating them damn Famous Amos cookies, honey, you never know. Rihanna, will Rihanna listen to Tyla's new album? Will Rihanna listen to Tyla's new album? Gas me up, give me motivation now. The Seven of Pentacles. The Hangman. I think that Rihanna is chronically online. And if one of Tyla's songs just so happened to go viral on TikTok or something, that's when Rihanna would listen to it. But she's not going to purposely go out of her way to listen to it. No. And also, I think some people around her might talk about the songs, or some people around her might be like, some people around her might like some songs off of Tyla's album. And if, say, for example, say if Rihanna's hairstylist just so happens to listen to a few Tyla songs, and then they just and they listen to music while he, you know, does Rihanna's makeup or something, or she does Rihanna's makeup, and it just so happens that Tyla comes on the playlist and they listen to it. It's like that. And Rihanna's not really that type to be like, oh, I don't like her, don't listen to her, you shouldn't be listening to her around me. She's not that type. But it's just, if it just so happens to be around and playing, then, you know. But no, she's not gonna go out of her way to listen to Tyla. No. How would she feel about it? Gas me up, give me motivation now. How would Rihanna feel about Tyla's music from her new album? How would Rihanna feel about Tyla's music from her new album? I never imagined so much perfection. Have I lost everything? You are my everything. I need more time for me. I just wish things were different. How would she feel about Tyla's album songs off her new album? I mean, she doesn't hate it. I honestly feel like whatever songs are playing around her or whatever song she runs into, they're considered hits. You know what I mean? Like they're considered the more catchy songs out of the project. It's mostly like the better songs on the project is what Rihanna's going to be exposed to. And so it's like they're not bad. If she were to have rate the songs, it would be a 7 to a 10. A range from 7 to 10. So we have 2 9s here. We have a 7 and we have a 10. And then we have a 4, right? Which corresponds with the 4 swords, which is interesting. So see, it says here, 4 swords. It says take time out and the answer will come. And this card that says 4 says I need time for me. And so honestly, Rihanna doesn't really have no interest in listening to Tyla. And you know what's crazy? I don't even necessarily see. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Rihanna don't like Tyla no more. After Tyla did that, she don't like her no more. At first, Rihanna didn't have a problem with Tyla. But now it's like, girl, I don't really mess with you like that. What about Beyonce? Is Beyonce going to listen to Tyla's album? Yes, she is. And honestly, I think that she's going to try and do some things behind the scenes to help her sales. Well, I mean, the public suspicions are true. Y'all, I think y'all might pull up some receipts or something that show that Tyla is using like payola or something or bots or something to help her streams. Or some people might suspect it and get on TikTok and explain why they think so. And they're not lying. They're telling the truth. Yeah, I think Beyonce's going to listen to, or Beyonce already has. And she's going to help the sales. She is. What would Beyonce think about Tyla's? What does Beyonce think about Tyla's new album? They are waiting for you. I'm ready. And what do you want? You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, the thing is, Beyonce is like, it's cute. I mean, it's cute for you. I mean, it's not bad. But she feels like, and this is not just about Tyla, it's about every other new age artist. She feels like music lost its substance. She feels like the album is empty. The sound that people want to hear nowadays, it's empty. There's no soul, there's no substance. That's what she feels like. Will Beyonce do a spell? So her album. Will Beyonce do a Will Beyonce do a spell so that Tyla's album sells low? You have the 6 of Cups. No. As a matter of fact, she want her money. No. Y'all, I said this already, and I'll say it again. And I said it when I did the Dark Side of Parkwood, when I did the reading on Parkwood Entertainment, the Dark Side of Parkwood Entertainment. I'll link the video up here on the bookmark so that you could go and watch it. Tyla's contract is not very good. It's a trap. Her contract is actually supposed to benefit them more than it benefits her. But you didn't hear from me. Honestly, I'm almost confident in saying that they gonna steal money from her. They gonna give her some money. You see how this man is breadcrumbing this other man in the picture? He's giving him breadcrumbs. I mean, and they gonna give her some money, but not all of it that she's owed. Will Beyonce? Oh wait, no, I already asked that. Will Rihanna do a spell on Tyla's album so it sells low? Will Rihanna do a spell to cause Tyla's album to sell low? That causes Tyla's album to sell low. You have the 9 of Swords. Y'all, no. She don't have to. No. If anything, I might... Tyla's going to get blackballed. Maybe not to a point where we can all see it happen in real time, but she's definitely going to feel the effects of her actions. Definitely. Or she currently probably is. I see a lot of stress and anxiety when it comes to her career, and I see her being blackballed. Some people are not going to want to work with her, y'all. And to be honest with you, I don't even see her realizing that, oh, it's because I did this, it's because I did that. She feels like people are picking on her, and honestly, I will say, she's pretty strong. She's not going to succumb to that either. She's just going to move on. She's just going to suck it up and move on. I mean, Rihanna don't gotta lift a finger, y'all. I feel like people are already blackballing her. Well, will Jayz buy thousands of copies so her sales are higher? Will Jayz buy thousands of copies of Tyla's new album so her sales are higher? Enjoy the results of all your hard work. No. No. The thing is, the album's going to do fine by itself. And I see him pocketing money and leaving her with little to nothing. Yeah, y'all, he finna steal money from this girl. He finna do her like he did Nicki. My God. He finna do her like he did Nicki. Will Beyonce feel bad for how Tyla's album does? Will Beyonce feel bad for how Tyla's album does? The Ace of... No, it's more so about people not wanting to deal with Tyla. And honestly, y'all, Jay-Z and Beyonce have connections. And I think that the people that they usually go to pull strings and stuff, they don't want to help, or they don't want to do this or that because they don't like Tyla. They don't want to be associated with Tyla. They don't want to endorse Tyla. Will she feel bad? No, it's mostly, and y'all, I could be wrong, but if she does feel bad, it's mostly about money. Money. Money, money, money. Maybe being in debt when it comes to her album. If they do give her a budget, maybe they become in debt. I don't know, y'all. It's about money that she's worried about. Will Tyla, and this is the last question, will Tyla do a spell or a ritual to increase her album sales? And probably say something crazy to get the public talking about her. Absolutely. Well, we'll see, child. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Devil card. What did I say? What did I say? We have the Four of Cups. A ritual? Maybe. And it's not even a ritual like she over there in the forest dancing naked and chanting. It's not that. I think she's going to do something or say something to get the public talking. And that's supposed to help her with her album sales. I could be wrong, though, y'all. Also, I think she's going to do press interviews. And honestly, she might say something in an interview that she does to get people, that gets people talking. And that's supposed to be free press and promo right there. Yeah. So quick recap. Tyla's album is not going to do bad. it could do better, but you know, people don't like her, you know, so there's a little bit of nuances that kind of interfere with the organic success of her album. Jay-Z and Beyonce stealing money from this girl, what little is made from the album after her signing to them. And I think it's mostly Jay-Z, and he just takes it and run with it. Yes, Beyonce's concerned about money, but it's more so like a lack thereof. But Jay-Z is like, oh, we got this in the bag. Regardless of if the album does well or not, we're still making our money and we're still taking it and we're running with it. He robbing this girl, y'all. Blind, he robbing this girl. I hope you enjoyed the reading, okay? And I hope I answered all your questions. And you have a good day, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.